What's going on, gamers? Carl from W.A.R.G here. We're coming at you with an 800 point battle report. We've got another theming matchup, as we do like to do here. You can spot the big bad guy over there. We've got the Rangers of the North, the Dunedain, led by Arathon with Halberad, 3 Rangers of the North with spears, and then we have 19 Dunedain with spears. So we got 25 models here at 800 points, a bucket load of might, and a lot of things here to teach Jeffrey a lesson about why he shouldn't take care of business up north. So that's all from me. Now I'll leave you to Jeff.
G'day guys, Jeff here. Bringing a little blast from the past for me. This is an army that I've run a couple of times at tournaments, and I'm honestly considering taking to our next local, which is on the 5th and 6th of March. I hope to see a couple of you there. Today I'm running 800 points of old Angmar. So we've got the Witch King on horse with, I think I got him in 17 will configuration this time, so he's sort of a caster support hero that can go in if he needs to. He's leading a warband of orcs with banner, shield, spears, and 2 Deadmarsh spectres. Then we've got the big fella himself, who I am already scared for because of the amount of bows on the table, big W.A.R.G. He's leading 2 wall riders with throwing spears and shield, and 2 wild W.A.R.Gs. Normally he's an absolute, like I've described him as a scalp in the past, but I think he might be in a bit of strife this game just for the amount of shooting and might on the table. We'll see what we can do with him. Then finally I've got 2 identical warbands. It's 2 Barrow-wights leading 10 orcs with a mixture of sword shield, spear shield, and 2-handed weapons. So that's 800 points of Angmar. I think it's about 46, 47 models, and we'll get stuck straight in. Alright guys, you've seen it 100 times before. We've rolled the veto out, so boring you guys. So we've managed to pull capture and control, reconnoiter, and assassination. So that'll take us straight into a roll-off, Cal, just to see who vetoes first.
Oh,
I'm telling you, there's a theme.
Bit of drawn
I'm
combat.
gonna start putting a counter up, I think. Goes to you. So Cal will veto one, and we'll come back to you with a mission.
Alright, so we're back and we're ready to rock and roll. Our mission for today is capture and control. So I won the roll-off and I got rid of assassination because there's a giant winged bat there who could pick any one of my 24 non-leader models and completely destroy him. Jeff then decided to get rid of reconnoiter, probably because capture and control, we can start up nice and close and get stuck in, and I think that's his plan. He doesn't want to get shot off the table, so that's what we're doing. So we are going to go ahead and roll for table sides.
Okay, mate, best of luck, eh?
And then we'll get into deployment.
Oh, the Angmar dice, they're home, boys. Rolled a 6.
Ooh.
We're on. For this, once again, supreme tackle advantage, mate. I'm going to pick this side of the table. So.
Because you're already on it?
I mean, really, I should pick that side because then W.A.R.G's got some stuff to hide behind. But you know what? No, I'm going to take a risk. I'll take this side. We'll get back to this after deployment. Righto, end of deployment. Hopefully you sort of got the gist of what was going on from that lovely little time lapse we're playing with at the moment.
Woohoo.
The only thing that everyone really cares about is where W.A.R.G's gone, so he is in the building, sort of threatening the entire battlefield. First off, I plunked that Barrow-wight and his warband there, then the second Barrow-wight and his warband there, Witch King with his warband, and finally W.A.R. sort of in the centre of the board so he can put a bit of threat out everywhere, and his war riders on like the flank. Mr. Cal's responded in kind by single dropping every single bloody warband. Dunedain.
Lots of Dunedain.
He's definitely put a lot of weight on this left flank here, but there are little scattered little holdouts through the entire board, so it doesn't matter where I go, I'm going to get shot. But yeah, importantly, Halberad and Arathon are on that left side, so that'll take us straight into turn 1 priority, Cal, if you're happy to roll that out.
No. May the best dwarf win, sir.
That is just to me, so we'll, any heroics, sir?
Oh no, I think I'll pass from those.
Just one of those 20 points of might that you have?
More than 20.
Righto, we'll get back to this at the end of movement.
All right, so you can see we've got a couple of orcs been removed from the battlefield here, but we also, most importantly, the 2 orcs from downtown made me use my point of fate on my poor ranger holding the objective here. In response, we managed to kill 4 orcs and take a point of fate off the Witch King.
Yeah.
So pretty good, pretty good.
So I lost 1 orc out of this group, and I lost 3 out of that group, and a point of fate off the Witch King. So pretty nasty. And we've got another turn of that to go, I think, mate.
Potentially. We'll see how things line up in a second.
Alright, that'll take us straight to turn 2 priority.
It will, and let's get into it.
Oh, these dice.
You're all good, mate.
5.
All yours.
Any heroics with your 28 remaining points of might, sir?
Well, no, I'm at 3 off 20, 26 remaining points of might, sorry, sir.
Well, I'll get back to the end of movement anyway.
All right, gamers, so back again, turn 2 movement. We saw a bit of the shuffle going on here. Important highlights, the ranger over here rolled a 6 again to resist the second compel, and then has charged in to look at setting up some sneaky shenanigans. Mr. Batman is sitting in the middle of the board with about 7 in the ways from my rangers, trying not to die, and he's pulled off that my left flank objective. So a little bit of an advance from the rangers coming up. Still early game, still a lot of playing and telling, but has Jeff left himself exposed to too much shooting? Should he have just barreled? Find out on the next exciting episode, and we'll be back.
Righto guys, into shooting. Kel's done pretty well. Spent a couple of might again, but managed to clean up another sort of 4 orcs, 3 out of there, and 1 over here, or 2 over here, maybe it was 5 in total. The orc from downtown unfortunately missed his shot this turn, so...
Unlucky.
That'll take us straight into combats, mate. We have a combat this turn. Would you like to call any heroics?
1 heroic combat there, sir.
No worries. My orc is, unsurprisingly, going to shield.
All right.
He gets 6.
Oh, the double 6s. Oh, he takes it from me.
I'll get you to stand back there, please.
Oh, back up.
And that'll take us straight into priority.
All right.
3.
3 goes to me.
To you.
We'll be back if you want to call any heroics, Jeff.
I will have a think about it, and we'll get back to you at the end of movement. Righto, end of the movement phase, proper. Called the heroic with the Witch King. He managed to get a compel on Hellbrad, sort of push him out to the back of the force. Other than that, sort of just tie that model up at the back that Cal charged with last turn. And yeah, this turn Gullivar and a couple of other models are fully sent it. Cal's sort of done a partial send up from the north, so...
partial send north.
Boys moved up the side here, and I've sort of set some W.A.R.G riders up to hopefully counter, if not just tie them up for a turn or 2. These boys have all moved up full. Same sort of thing, just a couple of orcs to jump out and hold them up for a turn, hopefully. And yeah, everything else is sort of in this middle bubble. He has managed to kill 10 models with shooting, so I am probably 10 away from break, which is a bit scary. But that'll take us, well, we're done shooting as well. 2 orc bows you wouldn't expect of, as you'd expect have done not a great deal. And Cal's shooting has managed to kill a single orc that was standing there.
Let's go.
That'll take us into combat, mate. Any heroics from you?
All right, combat on this bloke.
No worries, I'll 4 go at that stage.
All right, combat on this guy.
4 go.
Oh, that's all from me, mate.
No, sorry.
I know what you're doing. Everyone knows what you're doing.
We talked it through, so 4
from
go. Gullivar's called to combat. 4 and combat there. So we've got 3 combats, mate. You're the man with priority. Who has the first one?
Big 4 plus. Goes to you, mate.
Well, that's not what I wanted.
I know it's not what you wanted. That's why I called 2.
Righto. Well, let's roll those combats out, mate.
Yeah, right. So
Gullivar. Gullivar, he's charged, so he gets the 5 dice.
See if you roll a 6, mate, before I even worry about it.
He gets a 6,
Okay,
mate.
cool. I won't worry about it. You need 1.
So Gullivar has this cool rule where you need to pull out more dice, because when he knocks a prone, he gets 10 dice to wound.
I'm not sure you do need them.
Defense, mate?
4.
I think it's strength 8. I think I'm wounding you on 3.
Yeah, 3s, mate.
So, yeah,
Four.
mate. There's like 7 wounds.
That wasn't a great roll. No, I think you've only done 3 wounds there, bud.
5 wounds, thank you. Perfectly average.
5 wounds, right. All right, where would you like to move to, sir?
Righto, mate. I don't think Gullivar's base will fit in on that guy, unfortunately, but I'll give that a go. So Gullivar will go first. And he's going to try to get that guy that's called the combat. I think he does, mate. He does.
Yeah, you're good there.
And then the 2 boys that are with him are going to trap that other ranger.
No worries.
So another nice little juicy dog pile. Would you like to do one of your heroics now, sir?
I would love to do one of my heroics now, sir. We will probably just go ahead and roll this one out, mate.
Yep, I'm going to shield.
What?
4 high.
All right, so the big black dice are the ones that do not have might.
Roger.
I get it.
6 is good. 5's kill, mate, all around.
I reckon I
He
may
did.
have done it.
He did.
All right. So we are fearless currently, so we're ignoring the terror causing rule.
Yep.
I think I'm just out of range there. Yep.
As planned, mate, as planned.
As planned, like a scalpel. We're gonna go here. This guy's gonna go here.
Mate.
All right, then we got the other heroic, mate.
This heroic? See
Yeah.
if I can fucking with this one for you.
All calculated.
Boogaloo, mate. It's 5.
Ooh, we're on. No might though, so needing the 6 is to drain some resources. Oh, he gets the 6. Strength 4, winning on 5s.
Yeah, point of might.
Gulliver on 1 might left.
That's unfortunate, but
That's
it is what it is.
Live for.
And
He
did.
point of fate, mate.
that's 4 wins. You
Oh,
did
right.
pass your fate, though.
I did pass. Importantly, for the viewers at home.
Yeah, that was expensive, but look, I wasn't going to risk you having that turn of combat on Bully, so
Well, let's just do the theoretical dice.
there's,
Ooh.
yeah, a wound.
Ooh.
Not worth it.
You're not for rolling 5 dice in this magical world.
Now, Rangers are all heroes, lads, but seeing as the whole army's heroes, we might roll out the rest of these and back this with an update.
Indeed.
Righto, into the combat phase. Over here, I've managed to kill a ranger and lost a W.A.R.G to that ranger. Ranger here's killed an orc, and that ranger won the fight but failed to kill the orc. So, yeah, dead pile's still disproportionately big on the Angmar side.
That is 78 points.
Suddenly, I'm not feeling as bad, but probably still 30-point swing towards Rangers. But yes, that'll be turn 3 priority, mate.
Yeah. Let's see.
Angmar 6.
Ooh.
Any heroics? Looking at you, Mr. Man with Might.
Yeah, mate, he's going to be quite a heroic move.
Dog. I'm going to let you have it.
Too easy.
Alright, we'll, I'll have a think anyway, and if I've called heroic, you'll see at the end of the movement update.
So, this wraps up movement. Pretty intense. It's on, like Donkey Kong. Just sort of piled in here. Important things to note, this ranger called a heroic. Failed his terror check, which is the first failed one all game. And yeah, didn't get to lock down Gulliver, so Gulliver's piled in to this fella over here, who was part of the heroic to stop a paralyze. And we're looking at a few heroic combats. Shooting was mostly uneventful. So
Dropped the bloke off a W.A.R.G.
we did drop a W.A.R.G.
and dropped the fate with the throwing spear.
So uneventful. No 10 model
They've done
kills.
something.
This is true. All right.
And these boys have just run up.
Yes, looking to take back that flank.
Roger, mate. So that'll take us into combats. Any heroics from you, sir?
Mate, I'm going to call a heroic strike with Arathon.
I'm going to call heroic combat with the Witch King.
I'm going to call a heroic combat with this Dunedain here.
I'm going to forego.
I'm going to call a heroic combat with this Ranger of the North here.
I'm going to forego.
And I'm going to call a... No, that'll be it.
I will also forego.
Wow. On topic.
Righto, let's roll out some combats, mate. Well, first off, who does it go to? Goes to you, sir.
Oh, it's like Christmas.
Yeah. Which one would you like to do first?
Well, this is a tough one.
Yes.
I could just barrel straight into Gulliver and potentially die horribly. So I think we should do that because that's a lot of fun.
Right.
So first I get to see what my strike up goes to.
Yep.
This is the insurance policy, needing a big 3. He gets the 3.
Well,
I am 5'8".
I saw the one.
I saw it too and I was a little bit scared.
Yeah.
So over here I've got Ranger, Support and Arathon.
Yep.
So the black dice will be Arathon.
Got a normal hand weapon it.
Yep.
Hit a 4.
The other dice are the Rangers. No one has mine except Arathon, so
You win the
6s
fight.
are good. All right.
Defense 4, so Arathon needs 4s, mate.
They all need 4s, mate. We're all heroes
Yeah,
around here.
straight
Okay, we've got 4 wounds on him.
He's a very dead two-hander.
All right. So importantly, Arathon is fearless because of the banner at Arwen Evenstar.
Yep.
He's gonna go ahead and run on in.
Yep.
And because of control zones, I will have to tag that orc there. Then this Ranger of the North, run into this guy here.
Roger. Righto. That'll take us on to my heroic.
Yes.
So it'll be the Witch King, Barrow White, and a W.A.R.G into your one dude.
Do you just want to see if you could roll a 6, mate? With
I just don't like doing that.
Well, I think you'll
Witch
get
King
it.
gets a 6.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Knocks you prone.
Yep. Point of fate.
He saves the fate, but I think that is 2 wounds, mate. So.
That's more than 2, mate.
Defense 4.
Oh, defense 4, yeah.
Yep, sweet as. So I will come back to this with an update because I'm not sure. I haven't thought this far ahead.
On this one? Okay.
Right, guys. So Witch King. I've sort of thought I could barrel in, kill another ranger or 2 with the Witch King, but I'm thinking I'd rather play for next turn. So I've blocked off passage with a couple of models, and the Witch King's sitting pretty safe. So I should get spells off without having to call heroics next turn. I believe that takes us to our next heroic, mate. Where would you like to start?
Yeah, that's this one here, man. So,
So 2 on 1.
yep, 2 on 1.
I'm going to shield.
Oh, unpredictable.
3 high.
Okay, so do I have any might here? No, I don't, so it doesn't matter.
You win.
Get the 6.
5s to kill.
Nice to kill, no might. Doesn't do it.
Still alive. That's unfortunate, mate.
It's all good. It's bound to happen.
Then we just got that heroic combat there, if you can.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shield.
Will ya?
Yeah.
Why did I not?
I got 2 walks there or 1?
I think you will have 2 there, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll double shield, mate.
Double shield.
4 high.
4 high's good.
I
I win.
think I'll get a banner there, so that'll be yours. Got to kill 2 5s, mate.
2 5s.
Oh my god. Gonna be a quick game, folks.
He's a mad lad. I could go into Gulliver here and get some more dice and potentially kill him. I'm gonna do it.
Alright. Alright, let's. If you're happy, roll that out now, eh?
Oh, actually, if I do that, it peels off Arathon.
Yes. Anyway.
You were keeping awful quiet back there.
Hey? I wasn't going to stop you.
And just for the viewers at home, he is fearless still because he's within range.
Right, mate. Let's do that Arathorn versus Gulliver combat. And then roll out the rest. See if you get your 6, sir.
4 high, got the banner.
Do you have 2 might left?
Yeah, I do have 2 might left.
Gulliver gets a 6, mate.
Okay, so a banner. I will have to spend the last 2 points of mine.
To win the fight?
Yeah.
And then you need 5s to win, sir.
5s to win, 3 dice, 3 5s. That's 1 win.
1 win.
Wow, that was not great. But that was a pretty...
Could have been worse for you if you had lost it. It was probably dead.
Yes, it would have been a lot worse. But being out of might with Arathon after 1 turn and 1 wound.
1 less striker I have to worry about now.
This is true. Now Halbrad's got to get stuck in.
Right, lads, we'll roll out the rest and we'll get back to you with an update. Righto, guys, into the combat phase. You saw what happened with the big heroics and also, but those couple of rangers we didn't record have just cut sick, killing 2 models each in both combats. So allegedly. I am bloody close to broken already, so that'll take us on to another big turn of priority, mate, if you're happy to roll that out.
I'm absolutely excited.
2 high.
2 high,
Goes
goes
to
to
you.
me. Any heroics, mate?
I'm going to call a heroic move with the Witch King.
Last point of mine.
Second, you didn't call 1 last turn.
You called a combat, you called a move. This will be your last one.
Last point of mine. Fair? Fair call.
I'm in your head, Jeff.
Right.
Okay, I will be counter calling
Righto.
with this ranger who saved his might from last turn to do so.
Righto, mate. So that goes to your roll off.
Hmm.
Big 1, 2, 3 would be lovely.
Pretty sure I'm good at rolling 4 pluses.
Goes to you.
Allegedly.
We'll get back to this at the end of movement, eh? Righto, end of the movement phase. You saw, over here, I've got the heroic move off. The Witch King's managed to get a sap will through on Hellbrad. Dropped him down to 1 will, so rolled a 1 on the D3.
Who?
Hellbrad?
Halbrad, yeah.
Got it right. Barrowite 1 has put a 2 dice paralyze on Hellbrad. Rolled a 6.
Had to spend the 2 might to get it to not go off.
But then the double redundancy, Barrowite 2 rolled another paralyze and managed to get it through. So Hellbrad is wailing on the floor at the moment.
Yep.
Gulliver and a couple of blokes have gone into Arathorn. Witch King into 1, Warg Rider into 1, but then it's been peeled off, but he will still get his charging dice. And then Kel has just gone for board control max. All these boys are just running towards objectives. Importantly, I will get that one this turn. So that'll take us into combats, mate. You got some heroics for us?
I do, mate. I got a heroic combat over there.
Yep. 2 or just the 1?
Yeah, there is 2. I was going to see if you were going to call it. We both know that's not happening. And then I've got a heroic combat here as well.
Righto, so that'll take us into no roll-offs, just straight to your heroics. So
let's do it. All right, we may as well do this one first because the other ones don't need to be resolved on camera.
You get 2 dice, I get 2 dice.
Yeah, you do. Make you roll.
Double 1. I got a banner. I got a banner.
Oh, you do have the banner? All right. I got a 2 high.
Get a 5.
Oh, okay, I got the banner. 6. Wow, dramatic.
I'm not swearing, guys. I said bugger, I swear.
All right, so we'll go for the rider first.
Yep.
No, we'll go for him again. He fails!
So, thankfully, that just backs away.
All right.
Over here next.
Yeah. So we'll do this guy here first. So I've got 3 dice.
Well, I got that spears engaged. That's just 1, so I'm going to shield. 4 high.
I didn't get the 6, I was a little concerned. You are trapped there, so I'll roll this twice if I need to.
You will.
2.
Doesn't quite get him. So he's staying still and he will just back off slightly.
Not good day for heroic combats, and then the other heroic combat here.
Yep, I will shield again.
4 high.
Good.
Alright.
You.
Trapped again.
No, you'll back away there, mate.
Heavily back away.
Lit.
Oh, I don't know about that one, mate. You're dead anyway.
Dead anyway. But no, it's definitely room there, mate. Fucking have a bar. You can have a fucking swim in there. You can have a swim in there, I should say. Cut that.
Do a J.A.R.G and just start going off.
Yeah, start swearing. All right, mate. Any other heroics?
No, that's all for heroics, mate. It's side where this guy moves off camera. And...
Yeah, we can sort that out later, mate.
Yeah.
Let's get stuck straight into the main event.
Hmm.
We got Boogaloo plus 2 friends into you with a friend.
Oh, that bloke's supposed to be into the barrel wire.
Alright, so just Boogaloo and a friend into Arathorn, mate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boogaloo's down to 3 attacks because of his thing.
Yep.
Charging for 4.
Yep.
And his Orc friend's on the pink. He's on a 4 high.
Arathon!
With a banner.
With a banner, importantly.
Yep.
Alright, so if I get a 6 here, that would be pretty big.
It would be.
This would make up for the shenanigans of last turn.
Oh.
I have a banner also,
You have a banner?
but that's pretty disgusting. We can see why he died. Let's try that again.
Was a 6. Is a 6.
Alright,
Banner
get the
with
banner.
Nah,
Oh.
that's your fight.
It's my fight. Oh my god, that did not... Oh, I'd written him off.
5 swoon, mate.
I can feel the
I think it's pretty well your game after that. Eh?
sadness in your voice for that. Okay, into Barry.
It's 1 wound. It's 1 wound. So 2 wounds.
Oh, that's huge.
That is massive, mate. Righto, let's do the Witch King into
One bloke. See if you get your 6, mate. Oh my god.
Charged. On a 3
Oh my god. I got my
3
banner.
is good. 3 is good.
Okay, well, I can't have them all.
No, that's it. He minces you, mate.
Point of fate.
I don't think.
I did pass it to the people at home.
Yeah. Then we got a Barrow White in combat with 1. He is a hero.
Yep. Oh, we're only doing your heroes because I got too many.
You got too many heroes. Gets 5.
I get the 6.
Yeah.
And needing 6s. 1 wound.
He's got 1 wound left on B1, mate.
Lucky for you, I've got just the tokens. All right, we'll roll these all out and come back.
Come back with an update, yeah.
You saw what happened with Boogaloo and the Witch King and everything like that. We just had over on the other flank, 1 ranger get the kill. That ranger did decide to move away with the heroic. And aside from that, we lost a ranger here. We killed an orc here. Nothing huge.
Status quo remains.
Status quo remains.
I am slowly whittling away at your might here, mate. I think you've only got 1 on Hellbrad.
Yes, who is on the floor, but we should see if he gets back up at the end of this turn. And he has a friend to help him out, which doesn't get it. Unlucky.
No worries, so he is still paralysed. So that'll take us on to priority.
Yep.
Be nice to win this one, slightly. Like that. That goes to you.
And heroics, mate. The bat is safe.
That is safe, so that is a big no from me.
Okay.
Get back to the end of movement. Right, guys, end of the movement phase. Yeah, Gully's called a heroic. And I've managed to sort of dogpile in. I'm sort of risking it for the biscuit here. Last turn was my last calculated turn of winning the game. This turn's more of a
barrels.
Let's go and hope. So I've got a bit of a ball happening there. If I don't lose too many orcs, it should be able to clean that side up hopefully. Then the rest of the table, Cal's gone for board control, tied up that orc, holds that objective, not quite there yet. We'll hold that one at the end of turn. That one will be uncontested, and that one's still firmly mine. So that'll take us, we've done shooting. Cal had 1 shot from downtown at my banner, hit but failed to wound. And that'll take us straight into combats, mate.
Yeah.
Any heroics from you?
Yeah, mate, we've got a combat here.
Big combat there. Oof, God, I've weathered some heroic combats this game. I've got no might left, mate, so we'll get stuck straight into that if you've got no more to call.
Yeah, I think that's going to be all. Hey, everything else is kind of...
Over here.
Nah, no need.
No need. Chilling.
6.
You went on fight.
Yeah, but can I kill you? Double 4s once again. There's not enough.
It's my favourite roll, that.
Righto.
Then you've got priority, sir, but let's see if you're happy to focus on the heroes first.
Yeah, mate, we can do the hero. Let's do Gullivar first.
Gullivar into a dude.
Yeah.
Let you set the bar, sir.
4s with a banner.
4s with a banner. So Gullivar has 2 attacks left, +1 for the charge. Here's a 5.
Okay. You've got 2 for the cavalry.
2 for the cav. With
And
4.
1 for the other guy.
1 for the other guy. 5. Banner to a 6, mate. I'll be...
Done it before. Oh.
So Gullivar does win on fight.
Just.
And Gullivar's going for the kill. There's 3 wounds, mate.
Yes.
So
Yes, it is.
Gullivar goes back to 1 wound for his vampiric rule. Beautiful. Look, I know you're going to want the banner effect for the rest of the game,
Yeah.
but I'm happy to do that and give you the banner, and we just so everyone knows what the result is. What do you want? We got Arathon. He's probably one that doesn't matter as much.
Yeah, we'll do Arathon first, mate.
So you don't actually get to roll the dice there. I'm sorry.
I don't.
You're paralysed.
Oh no.
So that Barrow White's into... so it'd be 2 Barrow Whites and 2 boys. Old mate's going to piercing strike. What's your defence? 4?
Defense 5, yeah.
So it won't matter.
No.
No. So 2 orcs. And Blades of the Dead on pink, mate.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be 2 wounds.
Yeah, 2 wounds. All right, so point of fate. Passes.
So it's taken 1 wound.
It's taken 1 wound, he's alive with 1 left.
Roger. And the only hero we've got left, mate, is that banner. Like I said, roll it out and that banner effect will stay for the turn. But
Yeah, happy to do that then, mate.
So he won't actually get to contribute dice because he is paralysed as well.
It's all right, I've got the 1 ranger of the north there. So do you want to go ahead and roll a 4 high for me, sir?
Which King's dice? He's done a 5 high.
A 5 high, you got your banner of...
Yeah, put him within banner, mate.
Yeah, okay, all right. I'm going to put down the 2 banner minis dice because they've betrayed me recently. Sean, that's for you. All right, we get the 6.
That goes to you.
Awesome. All right, we're going to go 2 strikes.
Sorry, banner first.
Yep, see if you can get the 6.
7 fish of 6. Haven't rolled a 6 for a while, haven't you? Oh,
Mate,
5.
sit there. All right, Witch King.
Yep.
He's already lost a fate, so
Yes.
I could barrel him in with a double 6.
Right. That's a good result for you, mate.
Indeed.
So we don't have to worry about gaining that banner effect.
Shenanigans,
The,
yeah.
the banner effect does stay. So we'll roll out the rest. We'll get back to you with an update. Right, guys. End of the combat phase. You saw what happened with the heroes. Another series of unfortunate dice for Angmar, but yeah, importantly, W.A.R.G did get the wound back. Once again, the Rangers have just cut sick out in the backfield, so I am actually broken now. So yeah, that'll take us straight into another big priority, mate.
Before priority, we're going to see if Halbrad's going to stand back
Oh,
up.
I forgot about this bit.
He's up.
He's up.
Arathon. Oh, if only we got both. But that's good. Halbrad's back in play with his point of might. W.A.R.G is not safe, and that's a heroic move in that area if I lose this priority.
Could call it there if we want, mate. I think this game's well and truly over. It's a scramble for me to try and win this now.
Big 2. Oh, so I get to keep the might,
Righto.
and we'll be back.
Righto, guys, into the movement phase. I thought, oh yeah, still in this game. I had a Barrow there, courage 7. He'll give me a little 6-inch stand fast. He rolled snake eyes, so classic Angmar Jeff terror checks. That so I've lost probably 3/4 of my army now. So it's well and truly Cal's game. But you know what? I'm going to see if I can drag a couple of leader kills out of it just to make me feel a bit better for next time. So that'll take us into shooting, mate. Have you got any shooting?
No shooting for me. Everyone's moved full.
Yep. My 2 bowmen have run, as you'd expect. So that'll take us into combats, mate. Do you believe you have some might left over here?
I'll be calling a heroic combat here with Halbrad. Not heroic combat, sorry, heroic strike.
Matt, you've said it, mate. You can't take it back.
Chess!
Nah, righto. So we've got a strike there.
Yep.
And it'll be your priority, sir. So where would you like to start?
Mate, we may as well get stuck in with the big one.
Righto. See what you strike up to.
Oh, yep, so I'm at fight 9.
Fight 9. Get 3 dice here. On a 6.
Okay, so I need the 6. I get the
It's
6.
6.
All right, so strength 4.
Defense 8. Needing 6s.
Needing 6s. We get 1.
1 wound. First fate. He's good.
He's good. All right, so no leader kill for me.
Yet.
Yes.
Being
yes.
the operative word, so we know he's got 1 fate left anyway. Righto, mate. Where would you like to go to next?
We'll do W.A.R.G to make you feel better, mate.
Well, maybe. We've seen what W.A.R.G's been rolling like.
Well, you got 3 dice this
3
time
dice.
again.
Yep. He gets a 3 high.
5.
Banner.
You got your banner. Oh,
Goes to you.
I rescind that statement.
Takes a wound.
Back to where he was.
Cool. Right, mate, where would you like to go now?
All right, now the one that will make you feel better. Arathon getting
Potentially.
shanked by 3 orcs.
3 orcs. They double their dice,
Yep.
and they're all going to stab.
Well, may as well. Can't lose the fight.
He's a dead marathon.
5 wounds, in fact.
I need them for the jewel roll, you buggers. Righto. We'll roll out the rest and we'll get back to you with an update.
Yep.
Righto, guys, into the combat phase. You saw what's happened with the heroes. Orcs have been sort of minced once again. That's probably the only one where, but Cal did manage to kill what he was in combat with. So look, that'll take us straight into an end of game roll, mate, if you're happy to roll that out as a man with priority.
Keeps
Just
going,
going for
mate.
1 more turn. Please end the suffering.
Priority.
Priority, mate.
Another one for me, mate.
Righto, I'll get back to you at the end of movement.
All right, here at the tail end, we've just got a ranger into these 2 to stop the stand fast. 2 more orcs ran, just looking at pulling everything over and finishing the game pretty much now. So into the fight phase, I'm going to be calling a heroic combat with Ranger of the North Faramir here.
Righto.
And that'll probably be it for me.
No worries, get stuck straight into that. I'm going to shield, mate.
No worries.
Too high.
Got the 6. Another unsuccessful heroic combat for me.
These your rolls, alright. The wound rolls can be a bit hit and miss.
That's it. We'll be back at the end of combat.
Oh, we got a couple of heroes.
You
over
want to
here.
do them?
Yeah,
You want to do them?
see if W.A.R.G can roll more than a 3 this turn.
All right. Can he do it?
W.A.R.G's dice. He gets a 6.
He's loving it.
He's going to barge 2 inches. So I'll get you to go 3 inches this way, please, sir.
No worries.
Yeah, over here. So you can still get in there with these two. So he re-engages. Let's try that again.
Okay, round 2.
I probably could have just killed you.
Yeah, I was wondering why you didn't.
Hey!
It's like, did you really want to risk another? Oh, banner?
Banner?
Dual roll?
He does it. That was misplayed by me, and it's going to cost me. Actually, I'll get a banner in a sec. See if I get
Yeah, see if you get the 6.
Ooh, would have been. Nah, that's you. W.A.R.G's greedy, this could kill him. Not quite, he's got 1 wound left.
Should have stabbed.
Should have branded, but anyway. I just want this to be over. Righto, mate.
Halbrad
versus 1 orc. I'm going to go for it. 4's good.
Banner?
Banner?
Your dice?
Goes to you.
Does that count if I roll it with your dice? I failed a winter.
Yeah, he steps back.
And your barrel white, mate.
Barry White versus
1 ranger.
Yeah, I'm in. You get the 6.
Does a wound, that will cook him.
That's the dead Barry White.
Alright.
That's yours. Did not throw it around. Righto, get back to you with an update after the rest of the fights. Righto, end of the combat phase. My best laid plans to get W.A.R.G killed have failed. He still is on 1 wound. Then yeah, the Rangers are just absolutely cutting sick now. Unfortunately, this is where I don't like this game mode because I would be quite happy for this game to have ended 3 turns ago.
Yeah.
But that takes us into another roll, mate, which will be yours. Record it. Game goes for another turn. Takes us into priority. It goes to you. We'll get back to you at the end of movement. Righto guys, that's the end of movement. So any orc that wasn't tied up has managed to run away. So I've probably only got 3 or 4 models left on the table at this point. Mate, that'll take us into combat, seeing as you've tied all my heroes up. Where would you like to start first? Any heroics from you, I should say?
No heroics from me, mate. We'll start with the Witch King here.
Alright, what's the Witch King into?
Just 1 bloke.
So we get his 3 dice. He gets a 6.
Yeah, I got my banner. Oh, I can't win. You fight 5.
Does ya?
Was that 1 wound?
That will be
2 wounds, yeah, because you did get the 4.
Strength 4, yeah.
All good. Alright, then we'll do the banner.
Banner versus 2, yep. Shooting.
Get the 6.
Get the 6. 5's the wound.
Get it. Alright, the big dog.
W.A.R.G gets 1 dice. Can he get his first 6 of the game? Nah, it's 4.
2, 4, 6, and then 1 with might will be the big dice.
Yep.
We get the 5.
I'm just going to pull him, mate. You need 1 5 to kill him.
1 5 to kill him.
He's a very dead bat.
He's a dead bat.
Right, mate. I effectively have. Oh, we got another fight here. Let's just roll it out. We only have 1 to go.
Yep.
6. 5's to kill. It's a very dead orc. And W.A.R.G Spectre
Yep.
1. Oh,
Too high.
6. I'm on here. Your 6.
Oh.
Don't do a wound. Righto. Does the game end, mate? Your roll for the 4th one in a row. Please give me a 1 or a 2. I want to go home and cry. Far out. Next turn priority. Hey, I win 1. You're going to call the right move.
Yeah.
Right, mate. Get back to you at the end of movement. Righto, guys. End of the move phase. So I've got 1 W.A.R.G Spectre left there in the Witch King. So let's see if the Witch King can roll at 6, mate. Oh, do you have any shooting first? We're still playing the game. We're still playing it properly. Any shooting from the Rangers?
Yeah, shooting some seagulls. I've hit a few.
Roll a 6.
Yeah, that's 2 dead seagulls.
2 dead seagulls. Righto, mate. Into combats. Any heroics?
No might left in combat there. So, no, he used his might, sorry. So it's a straight up roll over here.
Can the Witch King get a 6? 5 high.
6. 11 dice. 2.
Needing 6s all round. He's getting that twice.
That's 1 wound.
That's enough to kill him. No,
He's
he's
got
got
his
his fate. He's got 1 fate left. Need 2 wounds to guarantee the kill. Yeah, he's a dead Witch King. Good. And the W.A.R.G Spectre, mate. See if he can table me. Oi.
Oi.
The heroes can't do it, but bloody me little fellas can.
Banner. I can't do it.
So it might not table me yet. Doesn't do it. No, he doesn't do
No,
it.
Harbringer. So I'll back away.
Righto. Does the game end? I get to roll that because you called a heroic move.
This is true.
Damn, thank fuck for that. Thank God for that. Alright, mate, good game. Well played, sir. That was rough as guts, and we'll get back to you with a post-game update. Righto, guys, end of the game. You can probably see I got a little bit of bloody perspiration on my forehead. I've never been buggered that bad in my life, I don't think. It's a rough matchup for the old Angmar the Rangers, but those last couple of turns, they just went off their head. I sort of, when Boogaloo whiffed that, like, I think what was Hellbrad?
Into
Arathorn, sorry.
Yeah, when he was, and then took a wound and follow-on effects from that, not winning a combat after that once the dice went down.
Yeah, that's the Boogaloo thing is, I didn't play my tightest game, but it was still a fairly tight game. And it was at that point there, if it had gone the way I intended, I probably would have got it.
Yeah.
But like Sean says, when he plays Rangers, there's a moment where they win the game. To me,
that was it.
That was the moment.
When the setup was coming and you got those paralyzers, and I did everything I thought I could right in terms of spend the might, make him roll another one. He might roll a 3 high. He's done it before.
Yeah.
It's all good. I just got to drag it out.
Yeah.
And then not killing him, and then Halbrad standing up, which meant I had might if I needed it. I ended up winning the priority anyway, but it just guaranteed that it was just domino effect from there.
100%. Yeah. As soon as I thought I had 2 turns there where there was no might there because Hellbrad was paralysed and everyone was out of might, and they were my 2 turns to put the hurdle in that corner, get out, and start looking at winning the game. And the fact that I couldn't get through in those 2 turns, that was you saw the effect of it. So I don't think I've ever been tabled playing Angmar, and I don't think I've ever lost W.A.R.G. So
you didn't get tabled.
I had one Dead Marsh Spectre left, didn't I?
You had a Dead Marsh Spectre left.
You nearly got there, mate. But like I said, I haven't lost W.A.R.G. before, so the Rangers put on a lot of hurt to attacks that fight 4, strength 4.
Yeah.
And you were only really half the models me. So, if all my models had 1 attack, you're essentially the same attacks as my whole army.
Yeah.
But you can bring it to bear on a smaller front. So they're a bloody... Don't underestimate them, especially with that might point. They are a really hard-hitting army.
I think in hindsight, had you committed further on the flank without my heroes, you could have cleaned me up without the strike and just gone ham with W.A.R.G. and had board control. But I think at that point you made a choice to commit, which wasn't necessarily the wrong choice, it's just a different one. And the dice played out that way.
It's my play style is with W.A.R.G. I look at the first thing, 2 things I look for on the board is what's a higher fight than me and what has strike.
Yeah.
And that's if I can deal with those 2 things normally, W.A.R.G. just goes out and wins the game. If you can deal with the things that can deal with W.A.R.G., it's Angmar game. So I put that into practice there, and it didn't pay off. But
I think the fearless was a huge thing that prevented him from really going off, because when I got a model in, it was never a maybe, it was always
guaranteed.
Stop him.
100%. And that's like even that turn where I had the Witch King in to try to dispatch Hellbrad to get rid of. Like I said, I had the setup, it just didn't quite get through.
Yeah.
And it was still a good game. Enjoyed myself, and thanks very much, mate. I want a rematch at some point. I want another crack at that.
Another crack at the Rangers?
Yeah, bloody oath.
All right.
Thanks for the game, mate.
Thanks, matey.
Thanks, guys.